Hi, I'm Sherry and welcome to The Eyes Have It. Missy thought she would join us for a minute. No. If you want to come and sit on the table you can, but you can't be crazy. Come on. Can you just sit down? Can you just sit down? Sit down. Sit. Can you sit? Sorry about that, guys. She really does think all videos are for her now. Okay, don't show people your butt. That is not nice. Get down here. Hi, I'm Sherry, and welcome to The Eyes Have It. No. Today, I am doing my 1 month follow-up, or 1 month update, to my RETIN reboot with Refisa video. So what I did, as I explained in that video, I had tried RETIN one previous time in September, right before my surgery. And that was just a generic tretinoin that I bought from my dermatologist office and didn't feel like it did hardly anything. So because of my surgery, I had to stop it. And I kept off of it, through the whole recovery. So when I decided to go back on, I was like, well, let me just start anew. So Refisa had been recommended to me, which is a 0.05 strength. And I decided to go there. I got it from premierlook.com. And I talk about the price in the other video if you want to go look that up. What I like about Refisa is that it is a cream, which my other one wasn't. Although I like the texture of my other one, it didn't stay put as well as this one does. This will still travel on you, so you got to be careful, where you put it. But it is a cream, and it is not only just a cream, it is an extremely emollient cream. So, like I did in my previous video, I'm just going to show you a little sample. I'm going to start to pull you in here because I'm going to let you look at my age-ravaged face. Okay, so there it is. It's a white cream, or maybe like a cream-colored cream. And you need very, very, very little because it is so emollient and so thick. So there it is, and so you just put it where you want it and you just spread it out. And I mean, you can really feel when you spread it out how incredibly thick it is. And it does leave your skin shiny until it sinks in. So what I want to talk about is results. For the first 2.5 weeks, I only put it down my nose and across my chin, usually including these marionette lines here. And then for the last about 2 weeks, I started expanding it to this crinkling across my nose where, because I do this too much, I got this sort of beginning of a line here. And then I've had for a long time the beginnings of 11s, even though I got this ginormous one. You would think that would be enough, wouldn't you? No. I have had the beginnings of 11s for a long time. And what I will say is that the Refisa has already, and I mean, like I said, it's been maybe 2 weeks, probably not even that long. Because I've been kind of skipping out the last week and a half. I've been not very good. On some nights when it's time for Refisa application, I'm like, oh, I'm too tired, whatever. So I've been pretty impressed with that. You could still see them, but they're diminished. The same with the crease across my nose, though not as much. Where I am really impressed is my nose. It's like my nose has been, replaned. Like, it doesn't even look, of course it's the same structure and everything, but skin-wise, I had humongo pores on this section of my nose. Gone, or almost gone, depending on how well hydrated my skin is at the moment. And on my chin was just full of tiny age spots, freckles, whatever you want to call them, age spots in my case. Now, it hasn't really, the one place I did see an improvement when I used it last fall for a while, very short time, I did see some improvement in the lower end of the marionette lines. This time, I have not seen an improvement in those marionette lines. But I'm hoping that will come, at least, not to take them all out, but at least if I could get this, have them not go all the way down my chin. Let's see, in terms of my one, probably not much impact because it is really deep and it's been there a long time. So, but I'm overall really happy. My chin is, chin tends to be, not ripply, puckery a little bit. And it has really taken away a lot of the spots and even smoothed out the texture some. So I will take you close in so you can see. Okay, let's see if you can still see me from over here. Okay, so here's the upper half of my face. My nose, like I said, the huge pores are gone. Some days I still see them at like the end of the day when the moisturizer has all sucked in and there's not much left. So you can still see them, but I just got out of the shower about an hour ago and I just put on some sunscreen and moisturizer, so it should look okay. But the bridge of my nose, oh my God! I mean, it's not even recognizable to me. I look in the mirror and I go, "Who is that?" It has really made an incredible difference in the, if you want to say the topography of my nose. It has just smoothed things out, taken down. I didn't have a lot of age spots on my nose, I don't think, but it has really smoothed it out, makes it look much better. Like I said, now the interesting thing is, I've been including this big spot here for the last week and a half-ish that I've been going up into here. And it doesn't seem to have done much, but it's a pretty big spot, so we'll see when I continue going. So yeah, what I've been doing is I do my nose instead of just my nose, which I did the first 2 weeks. Now I take it through this crease right here, up into the 11s, across my eyebrows a little bit, and up into just like maybe this area. Maybe it catches the first line in my forehead. And that is it. So let me then get the bottom half of my face in the screen if I can. Okay. Now my chin, like I said, is usually kind of puckery. I have a scar over here from childhood. So as I said, it hasn't done anything for the marionette lines yet. But it has really, like with my nose, smoothed out the texture of my chin. Really diminished some age spots that I did have there. And so I am pretty happy for the first month. So here's where I plan to go from here. Month 1, slide in slow. That's my, my philosophy with Retin-A is to slide in slow. I have very dry skin, semi-sensitive skin, and so I wanted to slide in slow on very specific areas, see how everything went. Everything's been great, and the only problem I had about 2 or 3 nights ago, I got a little heavy-handed. Like I said, this stuff is so thick and so emollient, almost greasy, that I went overboard in doing this. Instead of just doing this, I kind of spread it down a little bit. And when I woke up in the morning, I could feel that it was in the corner of my eye. I could feel, it didn't particularly sting. It might have itched a little bit. I don't know how I first noticed it, but that when I reached up, it was definitely down in there. So that's why you got to be careful around your mouth, around your nose, you know, your mucous membranes, and of course around your eyes. Now, I know of several YouTubers who have been using Retin-A a lot longer than me, and they go clear up, you know, onto this area. They go down as far as the crease in this area. That's a long way off for me. I mean, I am doing eyebrows, but getting into the eye area, that's probably another couple of months down the road. But where I plan to go from here is I plan to start working into these sections, because this is where the majority of my dark spots are. I can't remember because the camera flips, but I think it's this side where most of most of my spots are, and the bigger ones. And so I'm going to see if I can hopefully get some improvement in those spots by the Retin-A, and we'll go from there. And I will say, now I've been using this Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights at bedtime for a month, plus or minus. I don't think it's minus. I think it might be a little over a month, but like I said, I missed a couple of nights. And that's how full that tube still is. I mean, you would barely even know that it had been used, other than it has a dent right here. So pretty impressive. You need very, very little. So you know, I know that a lot of the people that have been on it a long time, they're way up in the dosage. You know, so I'm at 0.05, and there is a possibility that I will go up in dosage when I finish this tube. But like I said, there's a lot in there, so we'll see. And the other weird thing, and I just have to report this, when I started with 0.01 in September, the beginning of September last fall, I had not one single minute of peeling, flaking, burning, any of the stuff that I have heard reported as side effects that you just have to deal with to get to the newer skin. So that's odd. I mean, given that I have dry skin, I find that really odd. You would think that I would peel and flake worse than other people. I don't know. If you have anything to weigh in on that issue, please do, because I'm brand new to this and I'm very curious. So, and with this, in the past month, not 1 minute of peeling, flaking, nothing. So I don't know if I'm not using strong enough or something about the way I'm using it. Now, last fall, I was putting lotion on 30 minutes afterwards because my dermatologist told me that would lessen the chances of a lot of irritation. And I did that for a while, but I don't know if I did that all the way to the end when I stopped using it or not. So that may very well have been why. And this time I'm not doing that because the product is so emollient in and of itself. I didn't feel the need, and plus I wanted to kind of go to the next step, you know. So I'm not using, I mean, obviously I'm putting lotion on my face, but I'm not, I put my night cream on and I leave those areas unattended, and then I go and I put this on. So I don't know why. I'm very happy. Knock on wood. But yeah, so I don't know when I graduate to my face skin, that's going to be a completely different thing because, you know, it's a different texture maybe. I don't know. But so far, happy, especially with my nose, especially with my beginnings of 11s, and with the difference in texture of my chin. So yeah, I will be continuing for sure. And I will be expanding the use now, probably going more up my forehead and definitely into my cheeks to see what we can do about these brown spots. That was the reason I started in the first place. So, all right, take care, be well, and always be yourself. spots or not, wrinkles or not, whatever. Just be yourself. Bye.